All right, here is for any business that typically there are events in your space, whether they're online webinars or in-person events, where your ideal client is hanging out at. If that's you, then this playbook will work. So here's how to run outbound, like outbound messages to these people who are attending events. And the reason why this works so well is when people attend events, they're in a mode where they're trying to learn and innovate. So they're more open to new products, services, etc. And you can build deeper connections. Just like any in-person event, there's, if it's in person, first of all, I'm going to show you how to set up handshake meetings before you even go to the event. Okay. And that's going to immediately position you away without having to purchase like a booth, for example. So this play can save you like tens of thousands of dollars. I've literally had clients, I'm going to show you an example in a sec, where they set up like 50 handshake 5-minute coffee meetings before an event even starts, right? So that's the kind of stuff you want to do. So perfect. So for in-person industry events, first thing to understand is you have to plan 3 months out. It cannot be the month of and you're trying to run cold outbound. It's not enough time for anyone like vendors like us or even yourself, okay? And the angle there is to set up, like I said, these 5-minute handshake meetings in between sessions is a very frictionless ask for some busy professional, okay? Then we have webinars. I'm going to show you how to scrape attendee lists and run outbound of them. And then I'm going to show you how events you're hosting, okay, where you can go local there and blast out to people most likely wanting to attend instead of running very expensive ads. So this is if you're hosting a local event, okay? And there, like with any outreach, you just want to list the top 1-2 reasons why they should go, okay? Here's a pro tip. We do this or I've done this with a couple events, is if you're hosting an event, invite like industry titans who are going to bring like 100 attendees with them. That is the key, is partner with the heavy hitters in your space. All right. So first step is get the attendee list. So there's a couple routes. First is you can buy a list. So literally map out all the biggest events for the year, conferences, trade shows, etc. Go to their websites and see if they'll sell you attendee list. Oftentimes they do, or it's public and you can scrape it, right, with a tool like Appify. And typically this is worth it, right? And typically this is cheaper than sponsoring a booth, okay? The next thing is going to be feature, and sometimes sponsoring comes with the attendee list, right? So you could do both. So next is going to be scraping LinkedIn event attendees. So our tool, Cleverly's tool for LinkedIn, has this built in where we can just paste a URL of a LinkedIn event and it'll scrape them and send them connection requests. But you can do this yourself with, this is a screenshot of a tool called Appify, where they have custom scrapers built by people that are pretty dang cheap, that you just follow the instructions and run to scrape certain events, okay? And I'm pretty sure there's like some Facebook webinars you can scrape as well if you just search around. As you can see, they have like an Eventbrite API, etc. So just fish around on Appify if you have some event that's hosted outside of LinkedIn. Amazing. Next is going to be copy. So I'm going to give you the examples for each type, right? So first is in person. Here you want to go, and I'm going to show you a real example in a second, but I'm excited for the food and beverage conference, heading out to Florida in a few weeks. Would be great to grab a coffee between sessions. You'll be surprised at the hit rate. This doesn't feel like a sell. Even if they know you're a vendor, they're still willing to meet up with you. That's the reason they're going to the event, is to learn more, meet with vendors, right? Next is going to be a webinar. Like, Dave, hey, what did you think of ABC thing that Lisa taught? Okay, call out a topic in the event so that they know you attended it. Okay, and just start a conversation at least for LinkedIn. For venture hosting, it's only local here, and you want to blast people most likely to attend. You want to lead with the top reasons they should go, right? So like, here's how I got an extra 15 super qualified people to attend an event that I was hosting in Venice Beach, in Santa Monica. So, hey, on Thursday in Santa Monica, I'm hosting this event. If you think it's valuable, it would be cool to see you there. Very casual and performed extremely well. So next is going to be automation. So once you have your list scraped, you're going to upload it to a tool like SmartLead for running cold email, or on LinkedIn. There's various other ones, but of course we have one as well. So just to recap the steps: scrape list, enrich attendee list, upload to sending tool, and upload, copy, and launch. So last is I want to lead with or end with a case study that we did extremely well for, and we would run this play in every major industry event that this prop tech or insure tech company would run, because there's like 5 or 6 major events they would attend every year. So client's called LeaseLock. We literally source them 3 million enterprise pipeline in the first year, and we use email and LinkedIn to do it. So first thing to understand is they sell like an insurance tech product to multifamily, which is apartment building companies. And that space is notoriously known for their large events. So they have CRE events as commercial real estate, like OpTech, HMC, etc. So what they would do is they would buy the attendee list. They would sponsor like a cocktail hour after the event. And then before the event, we would line up meetings. So this is what a cold email looks like for them. So this is literally copy paste. So, hey, hope to see you at this event. It'd be great to meet for a quick handshake between sessions, between meetings. On Tuesday, we're actually hosting. So here you want to name drop something fun, like, hey, we're doing a mini golf tournament, or we're meeting for drinks at the Grand Hyatt, and those kind of things crushed it, right? And then frictionless ask, because the key with events is you want to get their cell phone, because they're going to be super busy the day of and they may not check their email. So literally it's just like, if you drop your cell phone, I'll text you from the conference to coordinate further. That is the call to action, whether you're running this cold call, cold email, or on LinkedIn. And then we kind of slid like a PS that let them know we're a vendor and our value add, right? So yeah, this is critical. Like, this is a hot tip, right? Is you need their cell phone for events, so your sales reps or people can be texting them the day of. So that's how you run the event outreach play. Let me know if you guys need more context there. Thanks.